So this question is often asked by many people. Which is right, evolution or creation? Well, there is a lot of biased opinions on which one is right and which one is wrong. I'll admit I've been a little biased towards religion because I'm an atheist. But after thinking about creation and evolution, I figured out a way that they could combine and appease both sides for now. But first I'd like to begin explaining both sides and why they're fighting one another. Let's start with creationism. Creationism, i.e. intelligent design, is the belief that there was a being who created us a long time ago. Most people believe this creator is divine, omnipotent, and eternal. People who believe in creationism believe that all things within the universe were created by an intelligent being who made things the way they are for a reason. Evolution is the theory that all living beings came from one common ancestor. Based on the environment an organism has been placed in and what the organism needs to survive, the organism will change through what is called natural selection, which is a process in which organisms better adapted to their environment tend to survive and produce more offspring. So here is where evolution and creation have problems. Evolution says that beings can change slowly with time and generations, whereas creation says that all beings are the same and have been for thousands of years. The reason this debate goes on is because if evolution is proven true, then it will completely and undeniably contradict the many religious stories on how humans were made perfect in the eyes of the Creator. If evolution is proven true, then the idea of creationism will be a thing of the past, and odds are there will be more agnostics, atheists, and deists in the world afterwards. However, if creationism is proven true, religion will more than likely go up, and scientists will be furiously working to figure out why evolution is wrong and creation is right. So let's take a look at some creationism evidence. Some creationism evidence is that all organisms look designed, and that some organisms couldn't have evolved. Organisms are good at what they do, and it is the will of the Creator that they are good at what they do. The fact that human beings have the ability to think and make things implies that there was a Creator who wanted us to live wonderfully for ourselves. Because the Creator made our DNA so complicated, it is a very low chance that we have evolved. Ancient books that are told by the hand of man through the voice of the Creator say that there is a Creator. These are a few reasons as to why creationists believe that they are right. Now it's time for some evidence of evolution. Evolution has the comparative study of anatomy, which is the study of comparing one animal's anatomy to another animal's anatomy to find what they have in common. An example of this would be the human hand versus the monkey hand. There's also antibiotic and pesticide resistance, which is a pest that develops a resistance to an antibiotic through natural selection. The pesticides that survive then pass on their genes to their offspring. An example of this would be the HIV virus. There's also universal biochemical organization and/or fossil records. Either way, both show evidence of common descent. An example of this would be hominids to humans. There's radiometric dating, which is a process used to date rocks, fossils, etc. through finding the decay of radiation. An example of this would be the Earth's age, which is, by the way, 4.6 billion years old. There's phylogeny, which shows us the evolutionary development of an organ or other part of an organism. An example of this would be the single-celled Euglena, which evolved an antenna for light. All of this evidence is not even half of the evidence that proves evolution to be correct. There is so much more evidence, and loads of new evolutionary evidence floods in every year. So which is more accurate? Evolution by far has more evidence in this debate. Is it a fact? Some aspects of evolution have been proven to be fact, but not yet all has been proven, and there are still some parts that remain a theory. But if proven a fact, does this mean that there is no such thing as an eternal creator? No. There could be a creator. Nobody can prove or disprove that, at least not yet. But if evolution is proven to be completely true, then it would mean that any creation story telling how we came to be, including the book of Genesis, the story of Muhammad, and the Hebrew creation story, are false. If there is a creator, then it is the moving force behind evolution. This is how evolution and creation can both be right. There is a creator, and it is the force behind evolution. There is still much work to be done on both sides if they want to prove each other wrong. But within time, humans will discover the answers, and history will be made when that happens.